not one who likes to rant. As you know, I am all about the positive vibes. I'm all about the good, you know, the good choo-choos and everything else like that. But there is something that is just completely ticked me off, and I need to tell you about it, because it's not just about me, it's about the, you know, state of the game. And it's to do with GVG. I just want to show you something. On the ranking rewards, we go to season rewards, go to the leaderboard, okay, down to 39. 1359, 1359, 1359. 3 guilds finished with the exact same score. 2 got Overlord, 1 didn't. I don't get it. I genuinely do not get it. Oh, it just really annoys me. It really annoys me. And it's not about the fact that we've missed Overlord. Obviously, that is annoying. It's about the fact that there is a system that produces different rewards for the exact same performance. And the reason that I think this matters so much is because PvP in any game is the reason why a lot of people stay playing. Once you have beaten all of the, you know, all of the PvE aspects, you just can't, there has to be a reason for players to keep playing, right? And in this game, that is GVG. And when it isn't fair, when it isn't enjoyable, you lose players. You lose players. And it just annoys me. And like, there are so many issues that have been coming up, right? In the fact that we are now seeing just the exact same teams every single season, even from the start of the season. Now, obviously, at the start, it used to be, well, you know, end of a season, you'd have the same meta because the meta would come out. But nowadays, it's the same teams. It's the same demon soldiers. Basically, if you don't have grot, what are you doing? So all the tactics and everything have gone out of it. And the other thing is now the fact that most of these demon soldiers you cannot get from farming. And that's fine in the fact that I don't mind the void core system, so that you can then choose who you are then investing in rather than just getting it in everyone. 1,300 from 1 to 7. 7 is what you need these days. It used to be 5s, but now it's 7s. 24, right? 8 to 12. That's it. 8 to 12. You need thousands of these. Thousands of these to get enough. And you're telling me at stage 24, I get 10? Like I've been doing takeovers for accounts, and I'm looking at someone's account and they've got like level 4, level 5 demon soldiers. They're farming like crazy. And I'm like, you are quite literally years behind. And there isn't enough time because they've limited the amount of stamina you can get. So you can't even like farm to catch up with GVG anymore. Which, if there is one thing that I could change, it would be go back to the unlimited daily amount of stamina. As in, like, you could just buy however much you needed based on how much you had. Like, the reason this bothers me so much is I loved GVG. For those of you who have been following me for a long time, I used to play competitive GVG. I used to be in the Shire. I used to love it. I used to do it. And, you know, it's just so sad to see one of the coolest game modes in this last year just get worse and worse and worse. And it's just a BP check now. It's incredibly frustrating. And I think the thing is that this is not new. Like, me saying GVG needs to change is not new. We've been saying it for like a year. And the worst part is that there's just there's no sense to it. There's no sense to it. Like, how is this the same thing? How is this the same thing? I don't get it. 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 And, you know, you talk about the teams, right? Okay, points. I'm going to pull this points thing up that I was saying. Like, this is what someone has worked out, right? That essentially this is a point scoring. There is nowhere in the game that actually tells you how the system is pointed. There isn't. Someone has worked it out. And then there's the win streak thing that people haven't quite worked out how to thing. So I like, just make it clear. Just make it clear. That'd be really great. That'd be really awesome. And then, yeah, just, I don't know. We need better tie breaks. You know, if it is, well, there's only this many guilds rather than based on points, then what is the tie break? We need more viable demon soldiers. We need better, like, hero variability, because it is literally just ancient heroes now to be it. And then it is just a BP check. Now, it's always been a bit of a BP check. Don't get me wrong. It has always been a bit of a BP check. But it used to be, like, I remember the golden age of GVG where people were coming up with, like, the coolest thing ever. But nowadays, this ranking system, if you don't point calculate, you could miss an entire thing. You could literally be in Overlord the entire season, and then your last 2 fights pushes you out of it because of the way that the system matches up. It doesn't make any sense. Gauntlet kind of makes sense. Like, Gauntlet is that old school, up, you know, one up against each other, tiered system, makes sense. This system, it doesn't make any sense. And yeah, just on a personal note, I am peeved that same points, no reward. Like I said, this comes from a place of the fact that I love GVG. What did I say? I loved GVG. I played it. It was great. It's what got me into the game. It's what got me content creating. And yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it's just, I don't like to rant, but something needs to change. Okay, something needs to change. So yeah, has basically ran over on GVG. I don't know. Like I said, I don't normally make these videos, but something needs to change. Something needs to change. Do you let me know in the comments below if you have any ideas? Because I think we need some ideas on how to improve this. I am someone who is always solution focused rather than problem focused. So definitely think there is a way to make this work. Anyway, that is all from me. Do like and subscribe if you haven't already. I look forward to seeing you in the next video and the next live stream. So until then, take care and bye for now.